So your Thursday session, guys, it's still revolving around our squat pattern, but I've swapped your primary movement at the start with a military press. So you're going to start off with a military press, because I feel like a lot of guys are really enjoying pressing overhead. So you're just doing 3 sets of 6 reps on those. Key emphasis across the block is keeping ribs tucked down. So it sounds complicated, but it's not. A lot of you guys come to me talking about getting lower back pain, and that's normally because we're really extending our lower back, and that's normally due to ribs flaring up and outwards. So rather than that, we want to get into this stack position. This is obviously with our military press, but this can be used across all of our compound lifts. So rather than ribs being flared up, stacking them down directly over your pelvis, pelvis is over your midfoot, so we're driving exactly through the muscle groups that we want. So we want that for your military press. Following this, we've got a leg movement, so we've got something called a Hatfield split squat. We got a lot of good work across those previous blocks when we did normal Hatfield squats. A lot of people enjoyed it because they could get full depth, they could work into positions they probably haven't been to in a while. We're going to simulate this, but we're going to work single leg now. So exactly the same, safety bar on your back, holding onto the rack, get into a split squat position, and you're just working that knee to the floor. That is supersetted with a dumbbell bent over row. Exactly the same as a normal bent over row, but it's just 2 dumbbells. I still want you being parallel with the ground, so as horizontal as you can. Dumbbells about 45 degrees, just to emphasize healthy positioning with regards to the elbows. That's 3 lots of 8 reps. Following this, you've got banded hip thrusts. So this is just adding a little bit of a different dynamic with regards to resistance profile onto your body. So you're gonna add a band over your waist, chuck the band either under some heavy dumbbells, under some plates, the side of the racks, whatever you want, and then you're just driving up for normal hip thrusts. And it's just adding more resistance as you're going through that full concentric phase, and then as you lower onto your eccentric phase, it gets a little bit easier. So we're just working through different resistance profiles. That is supersetted with a lateral raise into a front raise, so a little bit of shoulder work, just to fatigue you that way. You've got 21s following that, so bicep work. Everyone enjoys those, gets a little bit of a bicep pump. And then you've got some more power-based conditioning. Time windows are slightly lower, so you're 10 seconds on, 30 off, with very simple movements enabling good power output throughout that movement. And that is your Thursday.